Hi Darren, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Darren Stevens. I am an external consultant. I run my own business about using development in industry, and I've also finished a PhD with Coventry University with the hope of becoming an associate lecturer here at Coventry in London.
Would you like to tell me what is about High Flyers?
The High Flyers program is it's a great idea where what we do is we take a list of students who self-select to stand out above the cohort that comes in twice a year, and we take them so that we can develop how they think by developing their self-awareness, their networking skills, and understanding really what separates them from the rest of the year.
Okay, so what is the benefit of High Flyers, especially for the MBA students?
For me, the benefit is about understanding how you construct your thinking. So if you know that you have a certain unconscious bias in your thinking, what's important is not that bias, it's the relationship that you have with that bias. So how do you know you do this? And do you need to change it to make your thinking more balanced? For me, the total outcome is balance. You need choice in your thinking and behaving. And the very first step of the High Flyers program is based on that. So we look at your constructive development so that we can increase your dynamic intelligence. Because at the end of the day, whether you're in university, at home, or in your new work environment, the most important thing is choice in your thinking and behaving.
So, do you think why is investing in a talent development program important for the school and also for the students?
I think it's important. I mean, we're doing it now for the High Flyers program. I think it's important for every student to learn how to think, not what to think. So lots of universities do developmental programs for students, but they're not really developmental, they're horizontal development, which is the same as a lecture or a class. What we're doing with the High Flyers is a differentiator for Coventry University because it's a vertical development program. We take how you think, change some facet of your thinking, and then increase your dynamic intelligence. And no other university does that. So from an MBA perspective, if you can get onto the High Flyers program, it's a positive step in how you construct you, so that you can take that to your next business.
Okay, cool. Can you tell me about what's your workshop about? Like, what have you done with the High Flyers?
Yeah, what we do in the workshops is we build on your profile that you have with me. So we look at your thinking quotient profile and we look at your identity compass. And we notice that some people are internal or external, and some people are individualists or team players. And I want to demonstrate that how you think has a behavioral impact so that we can predict that those people who are individualists will think of an office situation like this, whereas the people who are team players will think of an office space and situation like this. So it reinforces to all of the students on the High Flyers program that how you think actually has ramifications on your behavior and on how you think in a work environment. It's really important that we know how we think leads to how we behave.
Okay, so why did you volunteer to be a speaker on this program?
I tell everyone that the High Flyers program was my idea. Other people disagree, but I think building on what I've just said, self-awareness is key. With that self-awareness comes responsibility, but the point being is the more aware you are of your own habituated thinking style, the greater your ability to respond in the moment. And that is key because you can choose to respond.
Okay, so what's your biggest impression for the High Flyers in this term?
The current cohort?
Yeah.
What really impressed me was on day one. I don't know if you guys remember when we did the very first day and I put some profiles up on the wall. It was the type of questions I was getting, it was the type of responses to my questions that I was getting that really impressed me. What I noticed was, and I'm not just saying this, I didn't need to tweak your thinking that much. There were so many people in the room who had a good level of thinking, and that impressed me on the day.
Okay, so finally, can you use one word to describe High Flyers?
Yeah, I think it's developmental.
Okay, thank you very much, Darren.
My pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.